or even more coming in April and May, Mongolia and Istanbul, Turkey. AYUB Valenzu of Chile, he's one that definitely takes advantage of that forced parterre position. That's how he won his quarterfinal, was able to get 4 quick turns.
Driving through. 1 point offered for blue. Confirmation by the chairman.
Great hip movement there by AYUB. Sitting in the zone, gets that elbow hook and swings ABOU JAOUDE of Brazil all the way out of bounds. Still no passivities, but now we're hearing action on blue. Second action on blue. Feel as though this passive offering is going to be coming soon from the official. Here it is, confirmed by the mat chairman and the judge.
Just the first warning. Last week, AYUB Valenzu of Chile competed at 130 kilos, was knocked off by Roman Barrios in the championship quarterfinal. He's got good parterre defense. Knocked off Toms of Canada 4-0. I had that bout on my mat. And he pulled the head down. He gets taken feet to back. And I believe they're calling a leg foul. Or no, actually 2 offered. The block comes.
Immediately, block coming out.
So the action was stopped. AYUB Valenzu pulls the head underneath. Almost looked like ABOU JAOUDE just kind of bull rushed into him. AYUB Valenzu lost his footing, goes right into the danger position. So with 2 points offered to ABOU JAOUDE, the blue brick comes flying on the mat, steps down. And you see, watch the left leg of AYUB Valenzu. That's the one that's in question. Just kind of looks like it came clear of the mat that he lost his balance. So there is a situation where throwing the brick really hurts. Rather than being 2-1, they change it to a 4-point scoring maneuver and the loss challenge. So it's 5-1. United World Wrestling did a good job clearing up. They made a determination in December that even if you change the call, it has to go in your favor.
Right.
And it was just a tweak in the way the rule was written. It's always been the intent of the rule that you have to have that. And actually the translation into English didn't make that very clear. They got that cleared up. It's clearly written that you have to have the call ruled in your favor. So AYUB Valenzu, that was a 3-point loss on the cube.
And that's one thing you're going to see, similar to what your American fans are seeing in folk style. They'll introduce a rule, let it go for a few months, try and get it clarified a couple months in before. You don't want to change any rules that drastically right before a World Championships or this year in Olympics. And that's why you're seeing there's a lot of talk about uniform changes. There's something coming down the pike. I believe we're going to see those new singlets at the Asian qualifier coming up, or the European qualifier.
I didn't see where the introduction would be.
But it is something they're working on. I know myself today, I've been, and yesterday was thrown off a few times when a wrestler from Argentina in a red singlet Happened a few times to me. And this actually, speaking of singlets, this singlet from Brazil, this is not something I have seen them wear at all this weekend in any of the 3 styles. A Nike singlet, they usually have an ASICS singlet that's monochromatic. AYUB Valenzu, he's going to need to look for some passive calls against ABOU JAOUDE. Hasn't been able to generate a lot of offense from neutral. Very dangerous, though, in parterre with that high gut. And one thing you really appreciate sitting this close mat side might not translate as well on the screen as we see a passive offered against AYUB.
Yeah. And they were just confirming that it was the second call against AYUB Valenzu. Forced parterre. ABOU JAOUDE chooses to put him down.
He would need 2 turns here or a big throw if he's able to get him cinched up.
To close the bout out.
All right, back on our feet here. And the Cuban in this weight who's not here because he already qualified, he's one of the most dangerous in the world from that position. Doesn't always feel the need to lift them off their feet. Can go with that quick gut.
Drag. AYUB Valenzu picking up the pace. Starting to feel that urgency with 1.5 minutes to go. ABOU JAOUDE. Oh, it's called a push by the referee and white paddled by the judge on the far side. No point up on the board for that step up. If you extend your arms and just look to push him out, you're not looking for a scoring technique. It will be white paddled. Again, ABOU JAOUDE goes to the boundary line with the underhook, clears out of the underhook, lands on top of AYUB Valenzu for the takedown, 7-1.
Yeah, and it's even a terminology thing when it was introduced. It's originally being called a push out, now being called a step out. But just like in freestyle, you're gonna see more calls on the edge that are gonna end up as takedowns that might not be considered takedowns in the center of the mat. Something we saw right there. Saw Brazil on the first day qualifying 3 at a women's freestyle. They might pick up another one here in Greco. ABOU JAOUDE's able to hold on.
And short time left. AYUB Valenzu check the clock. He knows he's in the closing 10 seconds. Not able to get offense going there. Antoine Bafraga, ABOU JAOUDE of Brazil, qualifies the host nation at 130 kilograms in Greco-Roman.
Goes over to celebrate with his coaches, points to his fans or family members in the crowd.